Alright, we got those $500 in quarters.
Hey YouTube, this is The Green Cabbie, and today again we're going to be doing a silver search. I actually just got off the phone a little while ago with one of the Doomsday Preppers best, Brian May. You've probably seen him on Doomsday Preppers, but we had a couple-hour conversation and we were talking about prepping and silver and all this kind of stuff, and he kind of threw me on to the light of quarters. I've been looking out there for $50. I got some on order right now so that we can go ahead and do some more silver searching. And he was like, hey, me and my family, we do silver searching on quarters and dimes all the time, and the great thing is quarters are readily available. One drawback about quarters is that, a lot of people have been looking at quarters. Quarters are more easily available, so it might be harder to find. But what we're going to do is we're going to dive into this box of $500 quarters, and we're going to go ahead and see if we can go ahead and find some silver. And I just want to throw out a shout out to Brian May out there on Doomsday Preppers because he had a lot of information. He's actually inspired us to do a lot of different things on prepping and sustainability and stuff like that. So we want to say thank you. We're actually going to have a link to his channel on our channel, so it's going to be one because we actually want to share some ideas in the future. Really good. But we're going to go ahead and get into this box, see if we can get some. Now remember, the quarters you're going to be looking for is 1962 to 1964. So there's not a lot of years out there that are going to go ahead and give you your quarters. But we're going to go ahead and dive into the box and see if we can get, because silver is nice. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open them all up. We're going to show you if any of them have apparent rings, and then we'll go through them to see if maybe we get some. So what I love is getting sealed boxes, because you know that those are coming from the Federal Reserve, which is connected to the mint. And what happens is all the quarters or any change is actually going, it's circulating through the banks send it off, and then what they do is they rewrap it and send it back out for circulation. So we love being able to get into that, because that gives you the ability to okay, so these are all wrapped ones. They're not going to be the clear ones, so it's going to be a little bit harder to see if they have them in there. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through these, and we're going to see if we can find some silver. Alright, so we got our coin rolls all rolling out there and ready to go. But one thing that we saw here is that we haven't really seen before in our coin rolling, now this is a sealed box straight from the Federal Reserve, and you see a lot of these have like rips in them and they're kind of open, so hopefully that's saying that this is silver and it's trying to jump out. So we're going to save these ones for last, and hopefully maybe there's something good in there. Hopefully we didn't get gypped and lose some quarters. But I've never seen that before in buying a box where you got a lot of things that are like ripping open and going. So we're going to go ahead and get into these. We're going to start opening them up, and hopefully we find some silver. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and put these guys to the side and do those last. What we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and open these up. Now what I told you is that the bank that I go to, they prefer to have their coins loose, because they are going to put it in a coin counting machine. So what we're going to do is we're just going to throw them in a Ziploc bag when we're done with this. And let's see if we can't find us some silver in here. Now remember, when you're looking for the silver, just look at the edges, and usually you should see a big difference in the sides if it's going to be a silver. It's going to show up in a light white form. So now you're going to see a lot that are like newer coins, and the newer coins are going to be like have a luster to them, so they'll be a little bit shiny. But usually, they're going to pop right out to you. They're going to say, hey, here we are. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and go through some of these and see if we can find some mysterious, wonderful quarters that we've been looking for. And if it's a bust, it's a bust. It's cash. We don't lose any money. We just put it right back in the bank. So not bad. But also, we might look at possibly doing dimes, because dimes, they go all the way back to 1918. So there's a larger selection of dimes that you can possibly find. So that's really nice. Now with these quarters, all the quarters that are out there, they are going to all be 90%. If you find one, there's not going to be any 40%ers or anything like that. They're all going to be 90%. I got my first find of the day, and if you see here, I got gypped. The Federal Reserve sent me
a 1994 penny in my roll of quarters. So that just cost me 25 cents. All right, but no silver in there yet. All right, so here goes another roll, and it looks like the Federal Reserve is playing some tricks on us here, because what do we got here? Another penny. 2007. Another penny in the roll. That's 2 cents that we found, and now we're down 49 cents. So what I'm doing is, since these are not see-through, I'm just cutting the edge and breaking open the roll there to see if there is anything that pops out to us. Now the thing is with these, there's been a lot of the newer coins that have the really shiny edges, and so a lot of them have been lying. You know, they just pop out and they say, "Hey, maybe I'm one of those coins," and they're really not. Now we've been finding a lot of 65s, a lot of 67s, stuff like that. You know, 67s. We've got a bunch of the 60s, just not finding the dates that we need. And the thing is, with it being, you know, such a small range of coins, it looks like you have to go through a lot of coins to be able to find the ones that you're looking for. And I can see, like, a lot of people are probably going to be out there and be like, "Oh, don't cut the edges because that'll mess up the value of the coin." Now, if I was looking for, you know, numismatics, if I was looking to collect these and keep the quality of the coin up, I probably would not do that. But you know, right now I'm just looking for silver. I'm not looking for particular dates. We actually didn't. Hopefully, we actually didn't lose any quarters, but we're gonna have to find out when we take it back to the bank. But as we said, you know, there's a lot of 60s in there, but you know, we didn't find what we were looking for. So you see here, these guys here, a bunch of 60s, but they're not. Definitely appreciate you watching, and we thank you very much for joining us in another coin roll. Like we said, we're going to go ahead and try dimes next because they're readily available, and the good thing about dimes is there is a much wider possibility of you getting dimes because they were made from all the way, I believe, from 1918. So it gives you the ability to get lots and lots of silver with dimes. So we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. If you get a chance, please subscribe. Please give us a big thumbs up for our big not finding any silver, and you know, we really appreciate all the people out there who've been helping us out. If you get a chance, please favorite, please like, please tweet, please pin, and as always, please share the knowledge. We'll talk to you soon.